Hey, how's it going, everyone? Saintsfan back again with another GTA Online video, and today I will be showing you guys 7 things that you may not know about the Bombushka and some other aircraft in GTA Online. So hopefully you enjoy and hopefully you find this video helpful. Now, if you're like me, you spent a bunch of money on the Bombushka thinking it would be really good, and it turned out it wasn't. So it's probably just sitting in your storage and you're not going to use it. But there are some fun ways and some cool things to do with the Bombushka, and that's what I'm going to show you guys in this video, so you can maybe get some of your money's worth out of it. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is the fly formation. This can be done with any plane, however, it's super useful with the Bombushka. To enable the fly formation, it basically is the same thing as the bike formation, where if everyone is on a different bike, but they're in the area, you'll go as fast as the lead guy. That's basically the same thing with the fly formation. In order to enable the fly formation, you have to go into your interaction menu, become either a CEO or an MC, and then go into the interaction menu for them, and then it's somewhere in there. You just got to scroll up or down, and then you enable it. Just know that whoever's going to be enabling this fly formation, they're not going to actually be in the Bombushka. They're going to be flying a faster plane to give the Bombushka some speed. But with the fly formation, basically what it does is it allows your Bombushka to go a little bit faster and to reheal, to repair itself. That's the most useful part about this, because we all know how weak it is. So if someone's shooting, explosive bullets at you or something, then you're going to want to have the fly formation assist active so you can constantly reheal while, that person is shooting at you, so you have some time to get away and not blow up. But it's very simple. Once you have the fly formation, you'll notice it on the map. The lead person has like a circular highlighted area behind them. Just stay in that circle. So you have to be somewhat near them to make this work. But if you're in that circle, you'll get this speed boost. You'll go as fast as they're going. Although be warned, going really fast in the Bombushka, it's hard to turn and hard to control it. So just know that. But it is kind of cool to go fast. And then it'll also repair if you're in that. And you'll know if you're going further away from the person because it'll start blinking on your screen. And I think it actually tells you that the formation is active if you are in it. So it'll tell you, you'll know once you're in it. And it's very useful for the Bombushka. So if you've been wanting to use this and you just, having some trouble, maybe do this, try this out, see if you like it. I found it helpful, and maybe some of you guys will as well. The next thing, let's talk about the back. The back, I think it should be an option to open it and close it, but obviously Rockstar don't think that way. You can open the back though, and there's a super easy way. The way I did it the other day in a video was I crashed it into a freaking hill. You're not going to want to do that. All you're going to need is a revolver and then the Bombushka, and to open it, it takes maybe 2-3 shots at max, and you walk towards the back, you aim the gun towards where the back ramp sort of connects with the rest of the plane, and then you just shoot it in that area. You can see in the gameplay exactly where I'm shooting it. You shoot it like twice or maybe 3 times and it pops open. From here, just hop in the plane, go a little bit, use some speed so the ramp goes all the way down, and then you can start putting people in it. You can put cars in it. You can do whatever you want. It's actually kind of fun if people pile up in there with the oppressor, since the oppressor does have the wings and you're not completely screwed if you fall out. And you can just sort of see how far you last. And then you can even recreate the, the gun running mission where people are falling out of the plane with the oppressor. That'd be kind of cool. Now, you can't actually shut the back door, but it's not too hard to stay in if you're in a plane. As long as the pilot doesn't go like straight up in the air, you'll be good. So that's a super fun thing to do. And I hope that maybe helps you and some friends out if you want to maybe test and see what fits in and doesn't blow up. Next, let's talk about the adversary mode real quick, because yes, it's an adversary mode, but it is paying double GTA money. So if you do win, you can get a decent payout from it. And what I'll show you guys is a super easy way to win the adversary mode. And this really only works if you're the pilot or if you know someone as the pilot. If you're playing with randoms, this is not going to work. But if you're on the Bombushka side and you're the pilot, fly it and park it in one of the props. And what this is going to allow you to do, you can see the buzzards can only come in from 2 ways. And if you're parked the right way, if you just go straight on, you have a person on a gunner seat on top that's shooting in front of you, and then you have the guy behind you. So you can easily defend yourself from the buzzard pilots this way, and you can rack up a ton of points and you can easily win the game. And you really don't have to do anything. You can just freaking park it and then do something else while you wait for the points to accumulate. So that's really easy to do. And if you do plan on playing the adversary mode, that's a pretty solid strat I would use. Now, some other little things. Someone asked if you could hold triangle to get into the back of the Bombushka if you're a solo person. Unfortunately, you can't do that. I know in some cars, actually in most cars, if you hold triangle, if no one's in it, it'll put you in the back, but I guess that doesn't work for aircraft. So unfortunately, if you're a solo player, you can't ever get in the back unless someone is the driver or the pilot. Also, and I don't know exactly where this is inside of the Bombushka, but check this out. This is actually a little cool Easter egg from Rockstar in the interior. And it's just this little sign or sticker that says, "In Soviet Russia, seat ejects you." You know, that's a pretty cool little thing. But again, I don't know exactly where that's at. It looks very small. So I'm guessing maybe it's just, you know, put on one of the seats somewhere. But I thought that was a pretty funny little thing Rockstar put in. I like their sense of humor. Those were most of the Bombushka stuff. If you have anything you would like to add, then please let us know in the comment section. Some other things. This must have been patched recently, but the rockets on the Rocket Voltic, and I think even the Oppressor, they don't work on NPCs anymore. I don't know why they took that away. I don't know what it was causing, but you can take your Rocket Voltic and go up to an NPC or an NPC car and use the rocket boost, and they act like nothing happened. They don't go flying across the map, which was always super fun. So it kind of sucks that you can't do that anymore. And then the final thing, this is, I guess, somewhat of a Rockstar logic, but I think it is kind of cool to know. You can actually have 6 helicopters out at the same time. So what you're seeing in the gameplay, I'm calling in all the helicopters I possibly can. And the 6 that these include, obviously your personal vehicle. Then we have our CEO vehicle, our CEO helicopter. Then we have our Pegasus helicopter. Then we have our yacht helicopter, that's 4. Then we have our assistant helicopter, which is the one that can teleport you across the map. But if you kill the lady inside or whatever and take the helicopter, it's now yours. And then the 6th one, you can call Merryweather for a pickup and take their helicopter. So all in all, you can have 6 freaking helicopters on the map. Yet somehow, and this is the Rockstar logic, we can't call a bike or a car to go get our aircraft from our hangar. So I thought that was kind of cool to know, and maybe you want to test it out and show off to your friends, hey, I got 6 freaking helicopters out. What about you? Anyway, that is it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed and hopefully you learned some stuff. Please drop the video a like if you did, and subscribe for more awesome GTA content. But as always, I will see you guys in the next one.